Hey guys, we have a little bit of a different video for you today. We were actually at a flea market and we picked up this professional lighting, supposedly, for video and photography. And it was about $45, so I wanted to do an unboxing and maybe a little bit of a review to see if this is even worth it at all. I'm gonna assume that it's not, but $45 for something like this is not terrible. It's actually pretty okay. So, you know, we'll see what it does. So, right off the bat, we have... So this is the unit, the LED unit. As you can see, the build quality is not terrific, but that is to be expected from a $45 product. Another thing I can see here is that the diffuser is actually glued on to the panel, so there is no way to change it. You're gonna have to use this diffuser, and it's pretty, it's not great, I'm telling you right now, but $45 again, what can you do? So this is just a standard 60 watt panel. It has the characteristics set about 3000 Kelvin to 5700 Kelvin, so it does have a decent range. We're gonna test it out obviously later. Then we have this device. It's the remote control. Nothing special, AA batteries, just the few basic buttons you need, the Kelvin control, so minus and plus, the on and off switch, you have brightness controls and a sleep switch, and yeah, that's pretty standard. So next up we have a regular mount that you're gonna need to put this on any kind of stand for a diffuser, for lighting. This is just pretty standard. Again, I don't think you're gonna find a huge difference between this and what is used normally to attach lights on a lower budget, of course. One last thing we got is this stand that actually came with the product as well. So far, this is the most quality thing in this set. It does look pretty reliable. It's actually, I don't know if you can see this, but it's got just the 3 legs, it's got 2 extendable arms. It's actually pretty long. Build quality wise, it's nice, it seems durable. It has a pretty simple task to do, which is just hold up the light, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. So a few things about the actual light. As you can see, it says PL-60 on it. That's not the model. That's basically just means plug-in light, 60 is 60 watts. So it's just kind of a description about what the light can do. As you can see, there's no discernible model on it, no discernible origination of the product, apart from that it's made in China. What these companies actually tend to do is they tend to use this exact same schematics to make products and then sell them under a different name, or in this case, under no name at all. It's just got the basic description on it, and at the bottom, some spectacularly misspelled descriptions as well. It does look quite promising from the pictures, but we're gonna have to test it out to see what it can do. So let's go. Okay, so I got it done. I built it in just about 15 minutes maybe. It wasn't awfully difficult. Again, the build quality is a little iffy, so sometimes stuff wouldn't fit in, but we got it built, so now all that's left to do is try it out. So let's do that. I gotta say I'm quite surprised by it. It's got pretty uniform light, so I like that. A little bit darker in the upper right corner, but I don't think that's noticeable at all in this picture. Let's see what its other features can do. So let's see if hopefully we can get... I don't know if anything is happening right now. Or do I... Okay, let's just take over, do over. Now we should get better results, okay. Okay, so let's try to take it down to what it can do on its warmest temperature. It's a little bit difficult to work with the remote on it, but yeah, it does work well, okay. And then let's see, this is the bluest light that it has. It's nothing special. I can barely notice any blue tint in it, but it's doing okay. It has, of course, the other settings for how strong it might be. You might want it. And we have the two different sort of lights as shortcuts on the remote control as well. We have the white and the just the yellow and white combined. I think we have brightness here. Yep. And some button that I don't know what it does. Oh, I guess you get a seizure with this one. So overall, I gotta say I'm pretty satisfied with it. If you're on a budget, I would definitely recommend getting a cheaper knockoff version of one of these things. It does the job. It definitely has its slight issues, and I'm assuming that it's gonna work in a month. A month did pass, and it is working, but I still had some more notes I wanted to add. Buckle up, we're going to the future. Hi, future me here. I have a few notes on the panel now that I've gotten to use it a little bit more, and you wanna sit down or? It's fine, he's okay standing up. So I was trying to shoot some stop motion using this light, and for those of you who don't know, you actually need a lot of overhead lighting to get a clean, consistent looking shot. For that purpose, I needed to position the light in an almost horizontal position, and I discovered that the stand was actually too narrowly built to support it, and it would just end up tilting over. No surprise there, but it turns out the stand isn't all that accommodating for all lighting conditions. Another thing I wanted to mention was the control panel in the back. The light does have a remote control, but I misplace it so often and I need to tweak things all the time, so that control panel really came in handy. I also included a small montage so you can see what the light behaves like in a typical shoot. I also did some simple object photography so you can see how soft the shadows are, so I shot some oranges and a cup. Alright, we're done here. Now back to the past. I think this is definitely a great purchase. So 10 years ago, it was sort of a given that Chinese products were kind of not great. Poor build quality, they used to break a lot, but I would say 2025, China's getting pretty good at making this stuff. So thank you guys, that's all for today. Like and subscribe if you like the content, and definitely share down in the comments if you have similar experiences with these sort of knockoff products made in China. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week.